Ready. What's up? What's up? What's up with y'all, man? I tapped in Mr. Zoo. I'll be rocking me and I'm rocking with y'all. Another day, another dollar, another blessing. So how everybody been doing? We turned up, man. We about to go to the max of this shit. Got a couple of shit to check out. Um, dang. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. That's wild as hell. But what's up, man? Y'all tapped in Mr. Zoo. I'll be rocking me and I'm rocking with y'all. Another day, another dollar, another blessing. What's up, Facebook? I got my niggas on here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas tapped in, turned up with y'all for what's happening. You feel me, man? We about to go check out some shit, man. I got a music request for my boys out in San Diego, man. So we gonna have to check them niggas out, you know what I'm saying, bro? So we about to look up some cops, what's going down with the world. Some ICE has been going down. ICE has been whooping niggas' asses and shooting people. So, hey, Blueface beefing it with Pooh Shiesty now. This shit crazy. I mean, NBA YoungBoy, they beefing it now. And it's a whole bunch of little tit for tat shit going down. Boosie's son going to prison. Hey, hey. But it's always been truly, man. Y'all know I'm gonna bring y'all good content, bring y'all the shit that's gonna be talking about. So crack your beers, get your blunt roll, get all your shit going, nigga. Shit about to go down, man. We about to be kicking it and rocking and rolling. Let's do all that. Let's do all that. Yeah, hold on, chat. Hold on, let me get this right. Let me get that right. Damn. So yeah, man, let's go in there, go check this out, man. Let me get my little shit set up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? About to run over here and check shit out. Damn. All right, my niggas, y'all niggas tripping. All right, Facebook Live, what's happening with y'all, man? We about to look into this. You gotta check my homies out though, bro. Real shit. Feel me? Real play, no, hey. Shit. They going crazy with these AI, bro. Like, hell, AI is that crazy. There we go. There we go. There we go, people. So yeah, how AI is that crazy, my nigga? This shit is just wild as hell. Look at 6ix9ine. So let's go check it out. J-Bo still in jail. I forgot that nigga was even in jail. All right. So what we gotta do? We're gonna look up my boy. My boys is coming out of San Diego. That's what we looking at. My boy name is Gray Boy Blue. That's who we looking up, people. You know what I'm saying? Gray Boy Blue. You know what I'm saying? And he just dropped the song. They said today. So my nigga Gray Boy Blue coming out of San Diego, the San Diego native, coming out. Chicano to the max. You feel me? He just dropped this new one right here, and we about to check it out. And it's already coming in tough, nigga.
bitch, I'm back. They try to stop me, but I'm guess no. Full-fledged member, ass stops if I be spazzing out. Really been on bullshit, homie, I ain't chasing clout. Every skit I shut the fuck up, don't need a stand loud, I'm popping. Before I started rap, bitch, I been a joint. I'm kinda institutionalized, so you know I stay on point. I let my mama down, not a time that I ain't disappoint. Your son gon' make it. I said I need a proof point, yada. Had to send my son right through that glass, but it's not a. Gonna be on top and get that cash, got my chopper. One top I catch, need a blast like blocker. Like blocker. Hey, yada. Had to send my son right through that glass, but it's not a. Gonna be on top and get that cash, got my chopper. One top I catch, need a blast like blocker. Like blocker. Hey, young and scandalous, bitch, you can handle it. So for the same team, got a problem, I'ma handle it. Loyalty is everything, was used to not having shit. I'd rather play a murder my killer instead of faking rigs. Got no morals in this game that don't enter. It really ain't for everybody, nigga think clever. I do it for my thugs, I will never see the weather. Free the real steppers, that's the main header. Young and scandalous, bitch, you can handle it.
Y'all know that shit came in, nigga. Y'all know that shit came in raw, nigga. Hit that
weather, free the real steppers, that's the main header. Young and scandalous, bitch, you can handle it. So for the same team, got a problem, I'ma handle it. Loyalty is everything, was used to not having shit. I'd rather play a murder my killer instead of faking rich. Got no morals in this game that don't enter. It really ain't for everybody, nigga think clever. I do it for my thugs, I will never see the weather. Free the real steppers, that's the main header. I'm double S when I step, do you feel me? It's been a couple times and amigos try to kill me. Strapping that I'm spinning, ain't no capping, it's a real me. I'm kinda fucked up, little baby, you can't heal me. Ben Dunny, call me hood trophy. Real deal devil in the field, ain't no phony. I miss her, keep it peasy on the set, you can't call me. I make it look easy on the set, you can't call me. Young and scandalous, bitch, you can handle it. So for the same team, got a problem, I'ma handle it. Loyalty is everything, was used to not having shit. Rather play and murder my killer instead of faking rich. Got no morals in this game that don't enter. This really ain't for everybody, nigga think clever. I do it for my thugs, I will never see the weather. Free the real steppers, that's the main header. Young and scandalous, bitch, you can handle it. So
that shit raw right there. I can't even lie, bro. That is straight 100% authenticity raw, nigga. Y'all can't even knock that hood. Hey, that's the main step. Free the real step. Yeah, that's for Shirley right there, nigga. So for Shirley, man, shout out Great Boy Blue, man. Free. I'm happy you free out that joint, man. Turn him on.
For the same team, got a problem, I'ma handle it. Loyalty is everything, it's used to not having shit. Rather play a murder my killer instead of faking rich. Got no morals in this game that don't enter. This really ain't for everybody, nigga think clever. I do it for my dogs, I will never see the weather. Free the real steppers, that's the main header.
You will not be charged for this call. To accept this call, say or dial
What's the deal, my boy? Hey,
Valley Side.
Hey, what's up with the Valley Side? Hey, say something for the video real quick.
Oh, free the birdie out of the cage. Hey, who are you though? Who are you though, fool? Whoa. Whoa. Hey, free the birdie. All that GP and all that. What?
Hey, free the birdie though.
Well, free the bird though.
Sheesh. Yeah, bro. That's my boy right there. Great Boy Blue, man, coming out the motherfucking trenches of San Diego, California, bro. Shout out for that request, man. Keep doing your thing. Stay up out that can, man. Stay dangerous at the same time, big gang. You know what I'm saying? We moving along, chat. Let's see what we about to look up into, man. We have to get that out. Feel me? So these niggas been having hip-hop beat, bro. What's going on? Damn, bro. Sauce Walker still beefing it with Drake, bro. Y'all know that? I don't even think a lot of niggas knew that. Like, my nigga beef with Drake. But we all know Drake richer than Sauce Walker, you know what I'm saying? We all know that, nigga. See, here we go.
You can make serious money streaming with Rumble Studio.
They beef.
Here's
they
how.
Like beef, bro.
Start earning on day
Trapmore gang, all the pretty boys are rejoicing around the world right now because the king of the pretty boys, all right, has emerged from hiding. A$AP Rocky has ended his 8-year hiatus, dropping his 4th studio album, Don't Be Dumb. Now, if you remember that 2011, 2012, 2013 era when A$AP Rocky had the game absolutely shut down, he had the gold grill shining, he had the fashion on deck. It was a long time ago. I'm not going to lie. I was enthralled with A$AP Rocky back then. Nowadays, other than that song that he dropped with Skepta talking about praise the Lord, that one. I would probably have said that you could keep most ASAP Rocky songs. I'm not going to lie to you. I would have said keep it. All right, need it, keep it. I would have said keep it. But I do have love for ASAP Rocky historically. He has made some brilliant music over his career, even if the modern era of ASAP Rocky doesn't quite hit like it used to, okay? But he dropped his project, all right? He's been teasing this all the way back from 2018 when he dropped his last project, Testing. And that's what I mean when I'm saying it's been a minute, all right? And this was decent. This, Praise the Lord, The Shine with Skepta is one of my favorite songs. This was an absolute banger. Him and Skepta locked in on the studio off the LSD and made that banger if you want to know the history of that song. But on this album, which had a number of interesting features, all right? will.i.am, got Tyler, the Creator on there, Source Walker, a bunch of people I've never heard of. It is quite an interesting setup. Westside Gun as well, I know him. But basically, on the project, he is allegedly taking some shots at Drizzy Drake, all right?
Yeah,
Specifically, this song.
That's what I was saying, man. We know, nigga, Sauce Walker is one of them niggas who really, I don't know what to say, bro. It's like Sauce Walker is a swag drip nigga. We gotta all put it hands down. This nigga is a self-made millionaire, real life nigga, like real street nigga, self-made millionaire nigga. But he ain't got like millions as in what we thinking like. He in double digits. No, he in single digits. He got about, I'm gonna keep it a band with you. He got about like 5 million. He's like real life. Like if it's in his account, and we talking real life, like what's in his account if he was to really bring up a bank statement, 5 million. $5 million. That's all he got. You feel me? So in the streets, you know, a nigga just for 5 million, nigga, he's a millionaire and he got money. That's how niggas look at it. That's how niggas look at it. You feel me? If you had even $2 million, niggas will look at you as in you a hood street ass nigga because you sitting on 2 million, what you really can't buy. You feel me? Like that's how they looking at like what this nigga can't buy. You feel me? He could spend about $500,000 right now on a house, nigga, and still be 1.5 strong, nigga. Like that's how they looking at it. So yeah, he a street nigga, but Drake got money. Drake got money, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Drake got money. And Drake got that funny money where he can do whatever he really wants. He can act funny. He don't have to care. He don't have to respond. He got that money.
Stop Snitching with Source Walker. Now, people on Twitter were going crazy. All right. They were saying ASAP Rocky sent shots on Stole Your Flow. First, you stole my flow, so I stole your bitch. If you stole my style, I need at least 10%. And he said, N-words getting BBLs. Lucky we don't body shame. Throwing dirt on Rocky name. Turn around and copy game. This is apparently leveled at Drake. Drake going to be laughing. Drake is another level of artistry. All right. Let's just be real. All right. Play your album, track 1. K, I heard enough. All right. Probably got to have a kid again before you dropping any shit again. Even when you do drop, they going to say you should have modeled because it's mid again. Smoking Fenty. All right. Should have put... Bruh. Oh, God. Okay, we don't want to play that. All right. But basically, all right, Rocky trying to rewrite history like it wasn't a Drake groupie in 2012, asking for a feature, begging to be on the tour. Now he's talking crazy because he knows his album about to go triple styrofoam. This is a desperate cry for help. Disguises it as a diss. Is he calling Rihanna a bitch? Oh, my Lord. All right. They're saying Drake can sit this one out. And he did reveal in an interview that this was indeed, all right, this was indeed about Drake.
Biting you. Obviously,
I ain't even gonna lie, man. I feel like Drake go harder than ASAP Rocky. I don't give a fuck. I said what I said. Beat me up after, nigga. But I'm talking about like, if you really want to put like shit really out there, like yes, nigga, ASAP Rocky came out with some shit. You know, I'm all about my pesos. I'll be that pretty motherfucker. You know, he came out with some shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it must be because a nigga got go. You know, he did some shit, but Drake had you in every fucking emotion out there, nigga. If you want to get on gangster shit, Drake got it. You want to get emotional, Drake got it. You want your solo personal shit, Drake got it. Love shit, Drake got it.
the internet's going to decide who you're talking about on that
For
song.
sure. I think we all know.
They're going to say it's Drake. I mean, that's a man who was with you in those early days too, brought you on tour. Where did things go wrong in that relationship?
I don't know. I started just seeing people who just started out as friends and just became foes, seemed like they was unhappy for you and, you know, just started sending shots. And I think that's what led to any of our misunderstandings or whatever the case is. it really ain't smoke.
Does it feel?
It's low key. Shout out to Joe Coscarelli, man. He's a good guy.
Really like,
got a great
niggas got rich
podcast.
nigga
Interviewed some of the biggest people.
Like, y'all so
They're
rich,
saying
y'all
he
just wanna beef with another
also,
rich
all
nigga.
right, he also might be dissing on some other people. Some people feel like this could be Travis Scott or it could be Drake because Drake's got crib in Texas. Said, dude's looking jealous, see it in his eyes. Dude's acting desperate. You ain't got to lie. I might move to Texas, pull up to your section, hit him with that fire. And he is known for hitting people with that fire. After all, we did see the ASAP Rocky situation play out the way that it did. But ASAP Rocky also linked up with longtime Drake all right, Sauce Walka on that track Stop Snitching, all right?
Right.
And basically,
the
he
new
said on
album
that
we
song,
talking
okay,
about
these
right
days,
here.
these dudes
Stop
from a different
snitching.
school, these days, these young dudes make snitching cool. Young'uns play by different rules. I'm from where dudes talk and get physical. Dudes shoot and get critical. When dudes die, it get biblical. Stay the F up off the interviews. You was just on Say Cheese, talking like interrogation room. Rico's for the whole team. You was throwing up the big B's. Your partner do the big C's. Now you serve him 15. I ain't gonna lie, it sounding a bit like it sounds like a Young Thug diss. I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like a Young Thug diss as well. But basically, okay, this little diss, all right, and the fact that he's linking up with Sauce Walka to come at Drake and others, and Sauce Walka hates Young Thug as well, if you didn't know, right? When I bumped into Sauce Walka at Complex Con, he said I got my big boots on, I'm about to step on a spider, and Young Thug was in the building, so he is not scared. But basically, okay, this link up was a surprise to some people, considering that Sauce Walka and Drake were actually spotted making peace back at a club in April 2024. Okay, let's get that music out of here. But basically, this is the Area 29 strip club in Houston, all right? And they were saying that Drake and Sauce Walka actually squashed their beef in the club, right? And I don't know if this is Drake's club or if Drake just be at this club a lot. But basically, that Area 29 club, it do be cracking for Drake. Like, Drake got a whole Area 29 rap on his car. But that's him and Sauce dapping it up. You know what I'm saying? Apparently, it's good. Apparently, it's friendly. He holding the hand a little bit too long. But Sauce Walka low-key running shit in Houston. So, you know, we need to see these guys having peace. But interestingly enough, okay, the peace wasn't short-lived.
Everybody know that nigga. Sauce Walka runs motherfucking Texas, all around that bitch. Austin, Houston, whatever the fuck around that motherfucker that's Texas. That nigga Sauce Walka is locking in that motherfucker. Drake step foot in that bitch, nigga. He might not make it out without this nigga okay. You feel me?
Lived. Because it has brewed up again. And even Adam 22's been dragged into the conversation, and he's been speaking on the situation, spilling the beans, really.
I'm talking about a text.
Well, I have never been so confident that Sauce Walka needs serious psychological help. Like, I gave him a link to my therapist. Like, I really feel like he needs help, because if you saw this fucking text conversation they were having, and keep in mind, I did not say anything to him. This dude is deranged, and it makes it a lot worse. His baby mamas are tapping in.
No, listen.
Yo, this is a warped dude.
Watch this. I'm leaving 607 house, right? Me and R&B's going over the reality show script, right?
Oh, okay.
So I get a thing.
Why does a reality show need a script?
A deck, actually, a deck. Right. It's Remo and Sauce, right? He got a red hood on, he got his grills in, and he's up there. He said this. I had to teach him a lesson, and I'm listening to him.
He did not teach me anything, besides the fact that I think he is a meth user.
He started talking about portfolios and 22 million.
Yo, he is so out to prove himself.
He's talking about the G-Wagon that he got the pink slip
He
for.
sent me so many screenshots of so many different bank accounts that I did not look at any of them, but I'm like, bro, if you actually were doing good in life, you would not be texting a random person telling them how rich you are. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Mention
he hating. Adam 22, you been police, you fat ass nigga, you hating.
Drake and G-Wagon, 150,000. He talked about the G-Wagon, so I'm just listening.
Let's just say that Drake has been giving me a little bit more information about Sauce that I might not otherwise have.
I'm trying to.
So Adam's talking about he having private conversations with Drake, getting the ups on Sauce Walka and the backstory. Like, this is crazy. Adam be spilling the tea. I'm not gonna lie.
So I'm trying to figure.
Today I'm going to make a beat. We're going to output a new plugin, co-producer, play.
How did this get started?
Because when we were talking on here and we were talking about like if these rappers are going to make it as streamers.
Oh, he had 80. You said he had 80 streamers.
And he did in the screenshot that I was referring to. I actually asked ChatGPT. They said that he's averaging 200 streamers.
Last night he had 500 and it was 11 o'clock Houston time.
I just feel like the idea of telling everybody how rich you are while also streaming for 9 hours a day to 200 people just doesn't really jive for me. Doesn't really add up. Like but I'm not the one who's running around trying to convince people that he's broke. He's like freaking out at the idea that he is unsuccessful. I swear, if this group chat, if I sent 10 messages, he sent 200.
You know
this
what
dude
I think
is f***ed up in the head.
Was Sauce streaming?
Yeah.
I think he set his mind to, I'm going to do it and be successful at it. So he's
he
on
failed at everything else he's ever done in his whole life. So I guess streaming is kind of the last ditch effort, right?
What do you mean?
Well, his rap career didn't really pan out.
People know Sauce's music. They know who he is.
They know that it exists.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But you still know who Sauce Walka is to this day, nigga. Even if he drops songs or not, which he still drop music, you're just not from Texas to hear it all the time. It's just not your state. You feel me? There's a rapper right now that you're not hearing that much right now. And they in the same city as you. So that's that hater shit.
You don't think Sauce is like a, and this is our guy.
There's a difference
He's like
between
a Draco of Houston.
We're definitely not going there, but I will say that he's known as a rap character, but that's a lot different than actually having money or being successful.
No, what I'm saying though, locally, I ain't saying like bar for bar. So, but locally, I think Sauce has a presence.
And so it's like he keeps listing things off. He's like, I could beat you in a fight. I'm like, you're 5'8". He's like, I could beat you in poker. I go, I'll play you online right now for $50,000. He goes, I'll beat you in Tekken. I'm like, bro, what the f is this? We're switching shit up. You mentioned poker.
And this was all text.
Yes. I said, I will play you right now for $50,000. He said, I will beat you in Tekken. I don't play. I did play Tekken in 8th grade. Yeah, it's been a while.
I remember my son used to play that.
Yeah.
I believe the man said he could beat you in Tekken, so he said, put your money up in a video game fight. I feel that's fair play.
Used to be the Panda
I
Bear.
remember the black dude that used to be doing the crazy.
The breakdance fighter. Yeah. Like,
maybe he was sauced up.
I know. I mean, he sits around drinking lean all day. I don't know why you think you could take me in a fight. You are not Jason Love, brother. Like,
so Sauce Walka is apparently off the lean, basically telling Adam 22 he finna destroy him any which way he can. Now, Sauce Walka, he's clearly trolling, all right? And that is kind of hilarious. Like, he said he would fight you, he said he'd play you poker, then he hit you with a Tekken. Like, this guy is hilarious. Shout out to Sauce Walka, man. He is a funny-ass dude. But what's crazy, okay, is the roots of this beef with Drake, and now Adam 22's inserted himself in it. Okay, it goes all the way back to over a decade ago when Sauce first accused Drake of being a culture vulture. All that shit that Kendrick Lamar said, you run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Sauce been saying that about Drake.
Nigga using our culture, nigga, for lyrical content, nigga, and I ain't giving shit back but a family fun day and some money to some hoes he tricking on in the club, you fucking idiot. This bitch ass nigga make music with artists from everywhere but Houston. But he feel with H-Town. Nigga, come down here, nigga, using our culture, nigga, for lyrical content, nigga.
So he's saying that basically Drake comes down to Houston as well as Atlanta to get a check balanced, all right? Sauce Walka ahead of his time. This was May. You can't see it. It's behind me. Can you see it? This was May 23rd, 2015, all right? Sauce Walka, the Oracle, all right? And I'm not saying it's necessarily true because I actually like Drake, but Sauce Walka been saying the shit about Drake that it took other fools 9 years to muster up the courage to say, all right? And Drake is the biggest out, pause, all right? There's a big D in this video proof. But Sauce Walka went even as far as to say, basically, Drake was out here stealing his specific dance moves. Sauce is saying you stealing all the sauce left, right, and center. Look at this.
Oh my God. Yo, dang.
Your dance? Your dance?
Oh, buddy on my dick. I missed this one.
Ow.
Now, y'all see, I was minding my own business.
That nigga Drake is a fucking music industry thief. He steals shit. Old Canadian thief. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, man.
I wasn't even bothering Buddy. Oh, Buddy done tripped out. You want to see the...
Sauce hilarious, man.
Ooh, he done started some bullshit.
Every tweet is...
Oh, you thought bright-skinned niggas was winning, light-skinned niggas, huh? Oh, you fucked with the wrong black-ass nigga today, boy. Oh, hey.
Woody Jack Dumpson, check.
Now, because this is exactly what I was talking about with Slim Jesus. Now, here's the thing, because I've said it before and I'll say it again, right? Now, people didn't understand what I was kind of getting to or kind of hinting at or even predicting when I was talking about Slim Jesus. And
look, so you see the moves, all right? Sauce Walka invented the drip, he invented the splash, he invented the sauce, he invented all of these moves, right? And Drake is apparently just stealing his flow 10 years straight. Now, to be fair, Drake would directly address Sauce during one of his live performances at Houston Appreciation Weekend, so he pulled up to his strip and decided to give his opinion on the situation to everyone there.
I don't give a fuck what any nigga ever says about me. This is a place that I love with all my heart. I'm trying to give you more than I ever took from you. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck what them niggas talk.
So he said, F what they talking about, all right? I'm trying to give Houston the love that it deserves. But Sauce would officially take things to the booth. He would take things further. He would do a Drake diss track called Whack to Whack, all right? And basically, okay, in this song, Sauce Walka would basically call Aubrey Drake Graham a fraud. Sauce does not like how Drake is pretending to be like he was raised in the dirty south of Houston, Texas, so he destroys remix to Get Ited remix. But he loved Houston and coming here with a whole weekend, Houston Appreciation Weekend. Where is the opportunity for the artists of Houston? Where is our song for our home city to thrive? Trap.
Yeah, Push already went back to jail. That's what we just heard about it. NBA YoungBoy about to beef it with that nigga Blueface. It's going down.
More gang. YoungBoy has just dropped a couple of new songs and he's dissing everybody. I'm not gonna lie. I caught disses for Pooh Shiesty, for NLE Chopper, for King Von, maybe even for me personally. But what's really crazy is after I did a video claiming that YoungBoy had 19 bodies, he had allegedly had 19 people knocked off in his city, right? And everybody had their panties in a twist. It seems like YoungBoy has basically just confirmed that he has indeed had a whole bunch of people knocked off in his city with specific references to specific murders in this music video. And I feel like I'm finally vindicated, okay? Because I was right. YoungBoy's just confirmed everything I said was right, right? This is the song Creep Up On Ya, all right? I'm going to be careful what I show you. But basically, the whole premise of this song, he's got this gorilla character. And if you didn't know, okay, that's clearly a reference to the beef between the Top Boy and Bottom Boy gorillas, all right? The two, I guess, gorilla-themed gangs that operate in Baton Rouge that YoungBoy has allegedly been a part of, as far as the Bottom Boy Gorillas, and then the Top Boy Gorillas was Fredo Bang and G Money's crew. But there's also, and just for the record, okay, this is a dramatized scene. This isn't a real dead body on screen. These are actors and fake blood, all right, for a music video scene. But he's got, all right, let me move myself up here, okay? He's got two bodies laid out on the floor, all right, side by side. Now, this is a reference making it very clear. He says, that's some boys out of 4K Trey. They just left a murder scene. Speak up on me. I'll run down on you. My little bro just hopped out to shoot his Drake about all that shit you said about me. So he's confirming that 4K Trey really do be catching bodies on his behalf. He's really confirming that these dudes did get knocked off, all right, for talking smack about YoungBoy. Talking wildly... It's self-incriminating, all right? So look, when it comes to these two bodies that are just left laid out here, I'm going to move myself up to this corner. I think that's going to be a better place for me to be for this video. This is all about a real situation that actually happened, okay? I covered this on my main channel, and this was basically a double murder of two young rappers who came from the Bleeders camp who were at war with the Vultures, who were tapped in with the 4K Trey Alliance, all right? The murders of True Bleeder and Cliff outside the Mall of Louisiana. This is a real thing that happened, and he's referencing that in the video. Look at this. But their luck was about to run out, and on the 25th of February, while True Bleeder, Co-Bleeder, and some of their friends were leaving the Mall of Louisiana after a shopping spree, they were ambushed by what seemed like a planned assassination crew, who arrived with two cars and opened fire on the car of True Bleeder and the others, killing True Bleeder and his friend Cliff, real name Clifton Lindsay, on the scene, while injuring two others. And a gruesome video showing the aftermath of the hit was captured at the scene. Interestingly, look at the outfits. Look at the outfits. I know this is blurred, but you can see it's a white tee. Injuring two others, and a gruesome video showing the aftermath. You can see it's white tees captured at the scene. Interesting. bruh, I haven't got to show you what's under that blur for you to know this is exactly what he's recreating in this video. Like, the self-snitching, the self-incrimination knows no bounds. Like, this is insane. You got to give it to Youngboy. He is not scared. He doesn't shy away, all right? He is claiming everything that's ever been said. 2 bodies specifically, all right? This is the only time out of all the 19 bodies that I claim that he's involved in. You can go and watch it in this video, 19 Murders for Youngboy, NBA's Top Killers. I broke True Bleeder, as he had allegedly been shot by him in the past. Ben 10, who had just been arguing with True Bleeder online a few months earlier, posted himself on Instagram listening to True Bleeder's music and filmed himself walking in that mall of Louisiana while taunting how he can't go out like them other boys.
And I go out like them other boys. 3 deep, you hear me? So I said, nail 3 some shoes. They got like, no. I got Tay with me, cause I can't go out like the other boys. Yeah, fake. Yeah, right. Fucking Instagram. What's that, gangster? Yeah, this lamb. I am on location in there.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
What that's about?
Being them all? Yeah, I'm being.
4K Trey members would also reference the incident in their music. NBA Big B rapped in the song I Go, featuring P. Youngin, how they caught their op slipping and killed 2, but all of them should have died. Herm's entire verse on the song, Soul Snatcher with Big B, can also be seen as a reference to the killing of True Bleeder, as he raps how they got the drop up on them boys, and how the ops' friends had been crying on Instagram afterward, which seems to be a reference to the Bleeders rapper 5'4" Don Dada. Herm also rapped how it was all fun and games when their ops were claiming the murder of his friend, which could be a reference to Marvin or Jug. But then the tables turned, as Herm gave money to some young members to slide back, seemingly referencing the murder of True Bleeder and Cliff. Fans even speculated that Youngboy himself was referencing True Bleeder's murder in the song 4K Trey Baby, where he first states how his crew are killing or zipping their ops in the gang war before describing sending 30 shots through somebody's car door. Not just describing exactly what happened, but also seemingly taking responsibility for sending this hit, while the music video for the song begins with a scene that seems to portray 4K Trey member Hu Gang D giving Youngboy's instructions to 2 masked up shooters, who then pull off a drive-by like the very one that killed True Bleeder. Then, in April 2022... So look, not only, this is the second time he's recreated this murder in a music video. This is absolute insanity. This is one of the craziest things I've ever seen in the rap game ever. Like, you're really out here recreating the double murders. Now, what's really interesting, okay, obviously he said that. He said, speak upon me, I'll run you down. All right. Now, I've spoken on Youngboy quite a lot recently. I spoke on him for a whole 2 hours, I believe it was. Wow, how long was it? It was a whole 1 hour. Not only that, but basically, he rapped on this song in a line that now seems like it could have perhaps even been a diss towards Youngboy. He said, them teardrops played out, go get your favorite bullet on your face. Damn. He's talking about face tattoos, right? Them teardrops played out, okay? A teardrop tattoo usually means you've killed someone. Shiesty says that's been overdone. Killer should get a tattoo of a bullet instead. And Pooh Shiesty has a 7.62 bullet on his face. Them teardrops played out. Now, Youngboy does have a litany of face tattoos. As far as I'm aware, he doesn't have a straight teardrop, but he does have tattoos around his eyes that could be construed as looking a bit like teardrops. He's got a lot of coffins, okay? He's got a lot of different little tats that you could say, yeah, getting a face tattoo. Is it a teardrop? Not quite. This is obviously one of the most famous pictures of him going around, and he's got what looks to be like a shovel or a spade tattooed on his face for the Gravedigger Mountain thing. And he's got another tattoo here. I can't quite see that, and I don't know if that is a teardrop or if that's something else. But basically, Pooh Shiesty kind of letting it be known. He's saying, look, some of them face tattoos are played out, all right? Go get your favorite bullet on your face. Well, interestingly enough, in this song, obviously you got Youngboy talking about, I sent a bullet at his chin, knock off his face tat. I know he's sweet. Now, the reason why this might be him dissing Pooh Shiesty, obviously he says, I sent a bullet at his chin, and I'll knock his face tat off, and he's got a bullet face tat. That's a very specific target. But people are wondering, why would Youngboy want to diss Pooh Shiesty? Well, just last month, all right? Pooh Shiesty was on stream and he had a viral moment responding to the streamer Rakai, basically saying that he was 4K Trey, and he said he was frontlining for Lil Durk, and he's not tolerating that.
I'm 4K Trey. Who? Rakai, what the fuck, man? You said what? You could hang up on him, cuz ain't no shit. Rakai, I'm finna call you right back. Bruce, I'm 4K.
So Pooh Shiesty acting like he frontlining for OTF and them because he had the song Back in Blood with Lil Durk. It was his biggest hit of his career, probably made him rich. When he's driving 4 or 5 cars, you best believe that's probably a lot of that's coming from that song. And during the same stream, Pooh Shiesty took a photo with a fan who also claimed that they'd never heard of Lil Durk, and he called him out for that too.
If I get it, bro, I appreciate you. OTF, what are you talking about? Why you say it like that for? Come on, get your picture, man, before you get beat up. Oh. If I get it, bro, I appreciate you.
So he pressing women over it, over not knowing about OTF.
Hey, my nigga, y'all playing dumbass game in a real ass field. This is what they said, nigga. Y'all playing dumb and y'all know what's going on, but y'all trying to test the nigga and make a nigga, you know what I'm saying, react and go back to prison type shit. Like goofy ass niggas these days, goofy ass people, man. Just gotta call them out for it, 100.
Not knowing about Lil Durk. And Pooh Shiesty would even also clarify his loyalty was always with Lil Durk, even though Smirkio is locked up in jail. And Youngboy's out here. Everyone's trying to clout ride Youngboy now that he's back out. Pooh Shiesty said, nah, he's still over that side.
Who the hottest upcoming artist right now? That's why I asked you who you been listening to the last few years. We see the more we gonna play.
I been listening to for show shit. Like, I don't fuck with Rollo. I don't fuck with Kevin Gates. I don't fuck with EST. Ball.
They telling us some folk right now.
These type nigga right here on for show though. You know, Smirk. This shit right here through the whole bid. There's 5 motherfuckers out there.
Rodway, Drake.
So he said he was listening to Smirk, all right? Just ignore this caption. It says he doesn't F with Durk, but clearly he says he does.
Rodway, Drake, Shice.
Top 5?
Yeah, Rodway, Drake, Shice, Rollo, and who my last one? It's on my Morgan Wallen.
Who's that?
He a nigga from Nashville.
I'm hip to him, but
yeah.
So, interestingly enough, right, following the release of Pooh Shiesty's comeback song FDO First Day Out, Youngboy would also react to it on live.
Who gives a fuck? That's what you niggas been waiting on. Well, all this, what you niggas been waiting on. Yeah, just stop. Who gives a fuck?
So he basically is saying, look, FDO, who cares? Is this blow a hole through him, get close on him, stand over him? Yeah. I got more hoes.
Yeah.
Ready to show off your live gameplay? Start streaming with Rumble Studio.
It's easy, it's seamless.
He basically be doing his best Tupac impression in some of these disses, and obviously he kind of sampled or interpolated Tupac's Hit 'Em Up when he came to his diss song against Youngboy. Obviously, I think this incident, if you haven't seen it already, is basically where NLE claimed to have caught NBA Ben 10 and OG3 out in Houston, and he claimed that he had a gun and he was ready to shoot, and they just started filming.
Yeah. This nigga brought his police ass shit.
For one, I don't do no type of police action. I don't get on him.
So look, that was the incident, all right? All right, so following that incident, this is kind of a trolling story that NLE Chopper put up, basically saying, me getting my baby toy. He was saying that he had his gun, he was ready to shoot at them, and basically they just started filming.
Why you ain't...
So that's him basically saying Ben 10 started filming. That's me getting my baby toy. All right. And Ben 10 just rose the camera phone and started filming him. Okay. And now Youngboy is getting back on his top, though. Another lyric in here that people think is referring to one of the murders is, of course, basically, I hit him. He ain't have fast feet. That makes some people think that he's actually talking about Boulevard Quick, one of the members of the Top Boy Gorillas that ended
Let me see.
You want to file free? Hit it.
Are you serious? Get on the ground. Come on, come on. Get on the ground. Hey, dude, what are you doing?
Criminals who have frequent run-ins with the police are often not the brightest, but this makes the job incredibly difficult for the officers. From a shirtless guy attacking officers in the snow, it's always interesting when dumb criminals try to fight cops. Kicking off, we have a very obnoxious woman who decided to try her luck and fight off the police. Assault parole officer. The Dayton Police Department received a call from a local emergency center on the 16th of February 2023 about an out-of-control 18-year-old female. She had a warrant for her arrest, ironically for assaulting her parole officer. When the cops arrived, she was less than cooperative, and this is what happened next.
Yep. How you doing? Go put your stuff down. Put your stuff down. Put your stuff down.
Why?
Because you're gonna come outside. Put your stuff down. Not a big deal.
You guys can just help me, you know?
Okay, that's fine.
He already knew your name and everything.
I'm not doing anything. It's not like I'm gonna fight you guys. Really?
I appreciate that.
You're arresting me?
Well, you have a warrant.
That makes no sense.
Due to the uncooperative behavior of our suspect Alexis, a struggle quickly broke out between her and the officers. She broke down crying when she was pinned down, and she was struggling against being handcuffed. Eventually, the officers had no other choice but to pick her up and carry her outside.
I did nothing. I did nothing.
You want to go to the ground?
I did nothing, you know.
You want to go to the ground?
I did nothing.
She's a victim.
Stop.
You know I did nothing.
Stop. Quit.
Then let me go. I did
Quit.
nothing.
Stop. Stop. Just give her time.
I did nothing.
Just give her a second.
Stop resisting.
I did nothing.
Hey, quit. Alexis? Alexis, stop. Okay? It's just not going to work, okay?
I did nothing. Ow.
Stop
I
resisting.
literally did nothing.
Alexis, just stop.
You get a wrist on it.
I literally have nowhere to stay.
Oh man, it's all embarrassing. You at school
I
and
literally
shit.
have nowhere to
I ain't even gonna lie, the bitch in the back is foul. You just standing there looking and shit. You foul as fuck, bitch. Like, go ahead. Like, that's. Yeah. I ain't feeling bad or nothing. I'm just like,
But I've already been to jail once.
Just give me the hand.
No, I didn't.
Alexis. Alexis, stop.
I literally did nothing.
Alexis, do you want tased? I don't understand what you want in here.
I didn't.
Sorry, I didn't know she was pulling away from you.
And I literally have a job.
That's fine.
I literally have to work.
Too big. I'm gonna get a purchase on her arm. All right, I'm gonna stand you up.
No.
On this side. There you go.
Why are you guys being so hard?
Sit up on your.
Being hard.
Sit up on
You are. You're arresting me for no reason.
You're being a
Hey,
child.
stand up for me. 1, 2, 3. Use your legs.
Carry you out.
Use your legs.
You guys are arresting me for no reason.
Are you gonna make us carry you out?
Would you like hobbled? And then
Why are you guys even
where the fuck
arresting me?
is she at a house?
you have a warrant on
Oh,
indictment for
hotel.
felonious assault on parole.
She's at a hotel. I thought this bitch was at
Felonious
school.
assault on your.
I thought this bitch was at school the whole time. I thought this bitch was 18 years old at school and had parole. This bitch is a whole motherfucking 18-year-old living on the hotels and shit. And assaulted her parole officer.
Parole officer. Parole.
For what?
Felonious assault on your parole officer.
I just bumped against her.
Well, evidently a grand jury disagrees. So.
ZZZZ.
Listen
to me.
I did nothing.
Alexis, listen to me. We just fought with you on the ground.
I would say it's like having another producer in the room that knows exactly what your song needs. This is co-producer. The fastest way.
They're just gonna arrest me. Why are you guys even doing this?
Because we're required by law. Come on.
What's going down with bro?
Business and escape. Next, we move to a place where fights are very common, at a nightclub. Isaac Ramos. It was the 22nd of September 2024 when police officers happened to be patrolling the right place at the right time. A fight broke out at a local nightclub in West Palm Beach, and the female officer on scene responded immediately. Unfortunately, the suspect, Isaac Ramos, got physical with her, which was when another male officer jumped in, resulting in a fistfight between Isaac and the officer.
It's like the cop just wanted to fight him, but he knew if you fight a cop back, you should not be able to get charged if you fight a cop back. If a cop start fighting you like a regular ass civilian, like he want to start, you should not get charged when you want to defend yourself against that nigga. Fuck that.
Isaac stupidly tried to fight the officer, but he was pinned down on the ground seconds later. After quite a struggle, he was finally placed in handcuffs and escorted to the cop car. Once reality set in, he began apologizing to the officers, but it was a little too late to be cooperative now.
Hands on your back.
This is the body of 15-year-old Keyshawn.
Hey, folks, stop. Look at me. Look at me.
And this is Keyshawn's father. And by the time Keyshawn's father knew anything was wrong, his son was already gone.
No, please stop, man. Let's take you. We're gonna take you over here.
1 minute, his 15-year-old was out living life like a normal teenager. But then, police were asking questions nobody should ever have to answer about their child.
This is not the last memory you want.
However, Keyshawn's family would soon learn it all started over something so small, so unexpected, it never should have happened at all. In the morning hours of December 3rd, 2020, around 9:30 a.m., police in Athens, Georgia received several calls about gunshots echoing from a wooded area behind a quiet neighborhood on Westchester Circle. When officers arrive, they find 15-year-old Keyshawn lying behind a fence at the edge of the woods, suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. What follows is a chain of lies, shifting alibis, and a confession that reveals the murder was not only planned, but driven by a deep, personal grudge, one that began over something as small as a stolen backpack.
Kids gone?
He's been gone a while. He's not breathing. He's been gone a while. Yeah, he died like way before y'all got there. So of course he's not breathing.
He said his name was Keyshawn Gaynor, and that he's 15.
Then you can probably start CID this way.
It's crazy, bro. Niggas trip.
Shell casing.
Yep.
It looks like it's been hit more than once, guys. I mean, there's graves. That could just be, that's just branches right there, maybe.
Yeah, anyone got tape?
And it looks like that might be an exit right there.
Yeah.
I got a whole
Smoke. That nigga 15 years old, bro. Nigga
I'll
killed
stand
that
by
nigga,
here.
bro.
Hey, no. No.
That's the brother.
Stop. No. Right behind the fence.
I want my brother. No, that's my brother.
That nigga brother, that's crazy. That shit
It's not the way you want to see him. This is not the way you want to see him. It's not the way you want to see him. This is not.
Under him?
Yeah.
I just wanted to. I just wanted to see what,
Fucking shut the fuck up.
Now, imagine seeing so much more. Well, that's why we went all out.
Especially your ass. Don't you fucking touch me, man. Your ass. Fucking touch me again. Your ass. Don't you fucking touch me, man. Your ass. Fucking touch me again. What racist ass bitch? Fucking touch me, man.
Now officers thought that would be the end of it, but the longer they held the scene, the more people began to show up. Friends, cousins, neighbors, and entire families. What started as a...
That nigga was love. That's all I said, man. He was mad love. That mean that boy was dead ass innocent. And that's what that mean, bro. It wasn't he wasn't even like that. I mean, he wasn't no gang member. For all them people to come out like this, I mean, he really was like an innocent kid, and some motherfuckers targeted him, and he ran for his life and got killed.
A handful of relatives became a crowd, emotional and growing by the minute, and officers now had to stay alert, because in scenes like this, grief can turn into rage fast.
Don't you fucking move. Hey, fucking shit. You can't say shit to me.
Of course they about to slide him. Whoever did it. As soon as they find out who did it, it's over.
Come on over here. I don't know anything right now, but go ahead and sit on the front of my car for now. Do you know her in the camo?
No.
Stay right here.
She was the only witness, and what she had seen would become the first thread that detectives could pull to start unraveling this entire case.
Let me just see if I can summarize. So you were out here in the back, and you saw, or you heard, it sounds like some shots, and then you saw someone come from the woods and then enter this
apartment. He came out the back door here on the right hand side.
Can you describe that person?
Yeah. Okay.
Just tell me, you can. Would you be able to recognize that person again if we showed you some pictures?
I'm not sure. I can't say. Like I said, he was leaning, and I saw mostly the side of his face, and I saw his face when he came out. But
did you see his hairstyle at all?
Well, it's like the little twist up things. It wasn't like locks or anything, but he had been twisting it. You know how they wear a nappy now.
Yeah. And then he went in here. How long was he inside?
Less than 5 minutes. He wasn't in there that long. Just maybe long enough to get somebody to take him wherever he was going. Because he came out the back door. He had taken off the hoodie.
Do you know who lives here?
I don't know their names.
And so he took off whatever he had on and changed?
Except for the jacket. He opened his jacket up and took off his hat. That's pretty much all he did.
Did you see him with a gun or anything like that?
Well, it looked like a gun. That's what I was telling him. He had something metal in his hand. He was putting in his pocket as he was coming across.
Through here. Okay. Do you know the people here? Do your family members here? Because it seems like they're going straight over there.
Other than waving, well, they're going straight over there because we were all talking about what happened, so they know that the guy went there.
The guy who came out to give him a ride.
Now he's there all the time.
Okay.
He's not there now.
Do you know his name?
I don't know anybody's name down there.
Older, younger?
He's an older guy.
Older guy.
Not as old.
Left in.
Now it'll be back unless he decided not to come back because he knew what was going on. But he's normally down there.
What kind of car?
All I could say was an SUV. It was a.
For the past few months, their friendship had fallen apart. So when Eugenia pointed to that house and that connection, it immediately put Bubba at the top of the suspect list.
No, the fuck he did. Come on, Bubba. Wait, don't. I ain't did that.
I'm escorting you around front.
We'll come around the front.
You ain't got to go through no front.
Go
you ain't
around
got
the
to be
side.
scared.
Don't listen to them.
Look, if you want to clear his name, let's go to the front.
We're gonna walk around inside. They're not gonna stand in the front. I'm worried about them because I don't want to get shot in the back because whatever's going on.
Yeah, I bet you heard it though.
Hey, no.
You know you ain't did nothing. You ain't did nothing, so don't worry about you.
Listen, they're upset. Their family member is dead. And they think you did it.
Yes, sir.
Did you?
No, sir, I did not do it.
How'd you really get that shiner? Because it ain't from that pole.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
The pole, that's...
Okay. So let me just present something to you, because they're saying that they saw you coming from there, the gun in your hand, and I'm seeing that you got some
Gun
injuries.
in my hand.
Listen, if someone attacked you and you defended yourself, then that's something you need to lead with, not tell something else.
No, sir.
And I'm not saying that that's what happened.
You sound like you try to trick question that nigga. You feel me? Like.
The best chance officers had of getting Bubba to talk was to make him believe that what happened could be justified. So they used a well-known interrogation strategy called minimization, a tactic where investigators downplay the seriousness of the crime to make the suspect feel safer admitting to it. If Bubba believed this was self-defense, he might talk. And if he talked, the case would finally start to break open.
That if what happens is something like that happened and you come and tell some other story.
Don't keep looking up there. You ain't did nothing. Don't keep looking up there. Don't worry about it.
Yes,
and if something happened where this kid attacks you, does something, pulls a gun on you, does whatever, and then you defend yourself, and I'm not saying that happened,
yes, sir.
But if something like that did happen, and you say some story like, I don't know, I wasn't there, I didn't do it, and it turns out that there's something over there that ties you to it,
yes,
well, then you lose the ability to say that the self-defense.
Yes, sir.
So that's the only.
He trick questioning. You see, police is motherfuckers. He making you believe you did self-defense. You know, like maybe if you killed the nigga, maybe it was self-defense, bro. You know, you might be you killed him in self-defense. Like he swung on you or something. You shot him. Cold, right? And he doing that to a kid cold. They don't give a fuck, bro.
The only reason why, and a lot of people, if they're in this situation, and again, not saying you are,
yes,
but a lot of people, if they're in this situation, they're scared to say that something happened because one, someone's dead.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So I try to explain to people that if it is a self-defense, you got to get in front of that. That needs to be the very, very first thing you say. And because you can't ever use it again. If you tell one story,
yes,
and it turns out not be the truth, and then you turn around and say, well, actually, it was self-defense.
Can I ask you something? Where did me out here with a gun come from? Because I don't even own a firearm.
I can tell you, the gunshot residue test is not necessarily going to be conclusive because he wasn't here from start to finish. He just had to be brought here. So anyone could argue that he went somewhere and cleaned up, changed clothes, did whatever.
Yeah, I had the same clothes on all day though. This same.
Yeah, you can ask
So-
that girl what he had on. We talked to them right there in the street.
Okay.
Yeah, when we were leaving out, she
Yeah,
had
when-
stopped to see what was
yeah,
going on. We didn't know what was going on.
Okay.
I'm allergic to them.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Okay.
Where that pen at?
In my book bag.
Hey! Oh no! Don't fight! Don't fight it. He has an EpiPen.
I think it's gone. Okay.
We had soft people screaming stuff, so we rode right there. And then she was just looking to see what was going on.
What were they screaming?
They was just screaming.
Screaming. I mean, is that normal for people to just scream out here? Or?
No, we just saw her screaming, and she got out the car and looked. She said, "It's someone over there dead."
Okay. That was when you guys left?
No, that was when we was getting ready to leave. We went out
You were
this
getting
way.
ready to leave.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. And then
So, okay, where did you go?
we went out the neighborhood. We left.
And
we
went
to pay
where?
The car insurance.
So you wanted to go pay the car insurance?
Yes, sir.
And where did you go from there?
That was it.
I dropped him on Bethel home.
She dropped me off.
Okay.
That was it. We paid the car insurance.
And I
Dropped
just
me off.
did
You go
that
look at the
because-
car insurance counts and everything.
You know,
I don't know what's going on, but I knew my name.
School. But if I had knew all this was going on, I would have just kept him in the car with me, so you can just like. But this is what he had on when he left.
Yes.
Where did you get dropped off in Bethel Homes?
I got dropped off inside.
Okay. And which car were you in when you went to Bethel Homes?
You said
which car?
You said which car?
Yes.
I was in her.
Which car?
The gold.
The gold one right
Toyota.
there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that should be able to be seen on the Bethel Midtown
because
cameras.
I didn't drop him out. You got to tell them exactly
on the
where I
side
dropped.
gate.
I didn't drop you off on
Side
the side
gate.
gate. I dropped. No.
Well, whatever.
Okay. I need you to step over there with him, and I need to talk to him.
Well, if you feel like you don't want to answer no questions, because I wanted to be right here with you.
Well, I
Okay.
don't feel comfortable out here right here.
Okay.
When he
The
said,
other part of the home.
Bubba,
What, 80?
I'm gonna tell the truth. I dropped you off in Parkview to go to a little girl house. We didn't go there.
Okay, so now we're having a totally different
But
story.
he did nothing else. I promise you did.
Well, why wouldn't you tell us? Why wouldn't you say that?
Because I didn't want to, be like, Grandma drop him off at a girl house.
Let me explain something to you. Let me be very honest with you. If you did this, your safest place right now is with us. I've already caught both of you in at least one lie, probably more lies. Quite honestly, if you walk away from here and you did do this, they're going to kill you. Straight up. That's going to happen. So your story has changed.
But I did.
And here's the problem. Witnesses saw you.
Yes, sir. Where they saw.
While Bubba avoided naming the suspects, officers moved to the one person who had no reason to hold anything back: Keyshawn's father. He said he already knew who the two people were. The only thing left was to say it.
The two photos that you gave me, KT and Tyrell. Where did you get those photos?
Oh, they were sent to me.
By who?
Just different people.
I need to know who. One of the things that we have to be able to do before we can take certain actions is we have to be able to explain how we know things or how things happened.
Yeah.
And if we can't do that, then it's all...
His nephew knew who the guy was, and he sent me a picture.
Not contain a picture of the person who committed the crime now being investigated. And it's just as important to clear innocent person.
I want to go with this picture. It seemed to me like it was more like this guy.
The vehicle, the weapons, and the location of both suspects. Where were Kenya's and Daquan now? Where was the red?
This one for you, but we need to find him and talk to him. That's all we need to do, is talk to him. And so
Georgia, owning guns is legal, but only under strict conditions. The guns must be registered, the owner must be eligible, and the firearm must be stored and possessed lawfully. And every one of those weapons was found inside the home of Raven Bennett, Daquan's girlfriend, which meant only one thing: Raven was now directly connected to the investigation. Then officers brought in Raven for questioning, because what she told them next would determine whether this case advanced forward or fell apart.
I think the last time he went to jail, he was probably locked up for like 2 months, I think.
2 months. During that time, did you store anything for him?
No.
Did he put things here before he left?
No, not that I know of.
Well, okay, in your children's closet, are you aware of everything that's in the kid's closet? I mean, it would be you would know what's in your kid's closet, right?
It should be closed.
All right, when did he get out of jail?
Well, I do know that he had just got locked up probably like about 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Okay.
That's the most recent that I know.
All right, when's the last time he left anything here at your house?
I don't know.
Do you recognize that bag?
This look familiar? You see this? These are federal crimes. Somebody knows about and owns these guns. Right now, it's your apartment. There's no Daquan, including you. We are past game playing. Then fingerprints. Are your prints going to come up on any of the guns or the bullets? Tell us now.
But there is
Okay.
the expectation that if it is in your home, it belongs to you. So what I will, if you think of anything,
all of a sudden,
do
if
it
it's
to
in your home,
yourself
it belongs to you.
And to help your child with
It's
DFAS.
yours.
You are very cooperative.
Put this on you.
Very helpful.
We're getting paid
I will do that
regardless.
for you. Okay. Well, what I'm saying is,
On May 18th, 2024, just before midnight, officers with the Grand Rapids Police Department rushed to a downtown alleyway after receiving reports that somebody had been shot.
911, where's your emergency? I just heard some gunshots and there seems to be a person on the ground, not responding.
No! Stop! Stop! You need to move right now. That's my sister. That's my sister. Please let me go.
The officers began CPR, fighting to save the victim's life, but it quickly became clear that they were too late.
Victim appears to be beyond medical help here. Step by.
It wasn't long before EMS arrived and confirmed what the officers had feared. The victim, 15-year-old Lakaija Williams, had succumbed to her injuries.
What was TOD? 348. That is a female Lakaija.
The police quickly secured the crime scene and immediately began their investigation.
Is there casings over there? Do you guys know anything about what happened?
That's my sister.
That's your sister?
That's my blood sister. I don't know nothing. I just got here.
But if the shots came from in here, we're going to have to walk this.
They were able to obtain surveillance footage from the area, and the moments leading up to the shooting were caught on camera. Right around the corner from the alleyway, 5 kids can be seen riding around on scooters at around 11:30 p.m. One of these kids was Lakaija. Her brother, the one in the orange shirt, was leading the way as the group turned into the alley. When he reached the end of the alley, he looked to his right and saw a mysterious group walking towards him. He immediately pulled a U-turn, as if he was trying to avoid them. When the group reached the intersection, one of the members looked down the alleyway, drew a handgun from his waistband, and shot 4 times. One of those bullets struck Lakaija in the back of the head. Both groups seemed caught off guard and scattered in different directions. Since the shooter had his face covered, the police were unable to get a positive ID. So, when Detective Brandon Romero was put on the case, his main objective was to hunt down the witnesses who were at the scene, and hopefully they could identify the shooter. In the meantime, the dispatcher shared a general description of the shooter to all units.
Suspect information is a black male with a hoodie, black and white sweatpants, and dreads. That's all we have at this point.
Word quickly spread throughout the community of Lakaija's death.
There's a guy right now actively, we're pulling cameras after camera throughout the city. And only unfortunately, work being put into it.
Detective Romero spent the next 48 hours organizing all of the security footage gathered from around the city, and he managed to follow the shooter's movements throughout the night of the murder. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary as the shooter spent the night roaming the streets of downtown Grand Rapids. He picked up some friends along the way, and eventually it was the same group of people that were present during the shooting. Unfortunately, Detective Romero still couldn't identify who this suspect was because of the mask he wore all night. However, after the shooting, about 2.5 blocks away from the scene of the crime, he was finally captured walking down the sidewalk without a mask on. He eventually met back up with his friends, and they got in a car and drove away. Now that he had a better shot of the shooter's face, Detective Romero asked Lakaija's sister and one of her friends to come to the station for an interview, hopeful that they could put a name to the killer's face.
You guys know why you're here. Yep. Do you understand? Right? We are investigating what happened to your sister. What do you know about what happened?
I was at home. I was supposed to meet her downtown. But then, literally, like 30 minutes after they got her. But we still, like, kept in touch. Like, even after.
To identify these individuals, stand up, help us, and do the right thing. Lakaija get killed. And we need to hear from them. We need to talk to them.
Of the individual.
Play War Thunder now. Join millions of players across the globe in massive battles on tanks, aircraft, and helicopters in the most extensive vehicle combat game ever made. Take control over the battlefield in ground.
Individual who fired the shots, and now.
Okay, I'm going to show you the video here captured from the downtown area. I just want you to tell me if you recognize the individual. It's only a 9-second clip, okay?
Just the dude. I was in the passenger.
Okay.
The detective finally had what he needed for an arrest, a witness who confirmed that Josiah Pittman was the shooter. Investigators quickly tracked Josiah down to a residence in South Grand Rapids, and Detective Romero assembled a fleet of cruisers, a K-9 unit, and a SWAT team to execute his arrest. A drone was also deployed, so if anybody went in or out of the house, law enforcement would know. Suddenly, one of the units noticed somebody down the street that looked like Josiah.
S1 is walking downtown, all black with red shoes on. United SRT, want to make initial contact, please. Moving in.
The units surrounding the house stood by while the SWAT team moved in on Josiah.
He's compliant.
However, it was a false alarm. The person they saw was just a random guy. So,
did y'all really? Hold on. Y'all thought it was him.
Or out of the house, law enforcement would know. Suddenly, one of the units noticed somebody down the street that looked like Josiah.
That's one is locked up, all black with red shoes on. You know, that's our team.
He looked like Josiah.
Want to make initial contact, please? Moving in.
The units surrounding the house stood by while the SWAT team moved in on Josiah.
He's compliant.
However, it was a false alarm. The person they saw was just a random guy.
What, nigga? Oh my God. That lawsuit gotta be so stupid. You gotta sue so motherfucking hard it's retarded, my nigga. You gotta sue them dummy out the water.
So, the officers surrounding the residence were given the green light, and they ordered Josiah to come outside.
Josiah, we have a canine on scene. Do not attempt to flee. We're not here to hurt you. Do as you're told. You will not be harmed. Exit the front door with your hands up. Hands up! Hands up! Put your hands on your head! Hands on your head! Put your hands right back up.
What do you think should happen to the person that shot that girl? You don't know? This entire incident was captured on camera. And who's that?
It's obviously this nigga.
So you're going to stick with a story that you know nothing about it. You were not down there. After I just...
Josiah initially maintained his innocence. He later admitted to being the shooter and changed his plea to guilty. His sentencing took place on October 8th, 2025, 6 days after his 20th birthday. He had a smirk on his face as he sat down with his defense team. Lakaija's mom, Shakita Matheson, had the opportunity to speak to the court, and she urged the judge to hold her daughter's killer accountable.
Lakaija's death. I hope the person responsible is held accountable for their actions. I share this not out of anger, but out of honesty, to make sure my daughter's life.
Window and seeing a gunman try to shoot another person. When you're having a young person who knows that individuals that he is closely associated with are involved in gang violence and knows that because of his connection to those individuals that he is a target, that he has in fact been targeted in the past. It created an immense trauma mindset, to be quite
hard to forgive you. You can make serious money streaming with Rumble Studio. Here's how. Start earning on day one with Rumble. Keep up to...
I understand them fully if they refuse to do so, because forgiveness is the gift that I honestly do not deserve.
After taking everybody's statements into consideration, the judge handed down Josiah's sentence.
It's going to be the sentence of this court that you should be committed to the Michigan Department of Corrections to first serve the 2 years on a felony firearm. Consecutive to that charge, you will serve a minimum of 300 months to a maximum of 600 months in the Michigan Department of Corrections for the second-degree murder.
Josiah Tyree Pittman was sentenced to a minimum of 27 years and a maximum of 52 years in prison. For some reason, Josiah couldn't help but smile and laugh to himself for the rest of the hearing, a reaction that made his heartfelt apology feel much less sincere. He was taken to the Charles Eagler Reception and Guidance Center, where he currently resides. His earliest release date is in the year 2051, while his maximum discharge date is in the year 2076. Things will never be the same for Lakaija's family, but although her death has caused them indescribable pain, they continue to celebrate her life every day, reminding others of the special person she was.
Lakaija Williams' photo printed on a shirt her sister Lemia Foster wears.
My baby, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry, I'm sorry.
Memories are all that's left of her little sister.
R.I.P. That's real shit, man. R.I.P. to her little sis, man. What's up with y'all, man? Thank y'all for tapping the Mrs. Who up. Y'all been rocking with me, and I'll be rocking with y'all. Till next time, man. We be cool and smooth out there. Stay blessed. Gone.